How's it going, everyone? My name is Gev. I hope you're having a great day. It's Wednesday, May 13th, so let's talk capital. All right, guys. So, a couple things to go over real quick before we get to the charts. I don't know if you guys know, but let's go ahead and go over it right now. So, Congress is currently debating whether or not they should, they're not debating. They're actually introducing a new bill, a new stimulus bill. This time it's going to be about $3 trillion. Again, with the $1,200 for the families and business relief, a couple other things coming in through with that, along with voting rights and a bunch of legislative crap that they're trying to push in there. The bill's being debated, hasn't been passed yet, but the important thing to take into account is the $3 trillion number. As we sit today, we are roughly about $6 trillion deep into stimulus so far in the past 60 to 65 days, however long this quarantine has gone on. We're about $6 trillion deep, guys. The economy makes about $24 trillion a year in America. You break that down per quarter, 4 quarters, you're talking about $7 trillion, roughly speaking, per quarter. Let's check my math. 24 divided by 4, about $6 trillion per quarter that we produce in GDP, right? So by getting that extra $3 trillion that they would get now, it would put us at $9 trillion if the bill was to pass. $9 trillion in 90 days, we're assuming, okay? That's $3 trillion more than the economy produces in a quarter period. So not only have they given the money basically that the market wants, they're now trying to give an extra $3 trillion basically printed out of thin air. For anybody who understands monetary policy or basic inflation, this is simply the stupidest thing, the stupidest possible course of action that we can take, just continuously printing money. What we're basically doing is we're proving that socialism in America is a very possible thing. Because if we can print money now and give everybody $1,200 a month, what's to stop us doing it next month, next week, next year? Why not just keep doing it, right? Creates bigger problems. Guys, I'm not against it. Obviously, I understand people need it, but there has to be a better way to do it, right? Maybe not as much. Maybe we give more to the people than we give to the corporations. There needs to be a balancing act that they're not doing a very good job of balancing at the moment. Okay, with that being said, let's step into the charts. SP 500 right here is finally starting to reflect some of that insane monetary policy and government nonsense that's going on, right? They just extended quarantine until June based on what evidence, God knows, but I guess we're just going to stay quarantined for the rest of this year. And as you guys can see, it's having negative impact on the economy finally, right? So we talked about our original top here with the dark cloud cover. We talked about the Harami pattern creating the second top. And I told you guys how once we get up below this trend line, I'm looking short, right? This is why I trade. This is why I do this. This is why I make these videos. Now, I'm trying to educate a new generation of people to step into finance. Okay, we need power of people in finance because right now finance is governed by corporations and governments. We need more educated minds in this space so we can dictate market movement, guys. And this is what I'm trying to show you guys how to do. I'm trying to educate you guys on how to do this. Okay, so I told you guys, once we get this trend line, we're going to get a touch and a break, right? We got a touch on the 1 hour, right? And we got a break. We got a break. Look how beautiful that retest is on the 1 hour, 4 hour. I told you guys, once we break this, I'm looking for a short right here. And lo and behold, we got exactly that. Entered the short at 28.75, a little bit below the absolute top on this candle, and we exited at 2800 exactly. A nice 75-point move. Okay. Now we're looking for a reset, possibly get in. Probably not. I mean, all intents and purposes, this could have been the bottom of this, even though I don't think so. I think we come down 2,700, but S&P 500 is very diluted and disconnected from reality right now. So I'm only taking 100% plays, and that play that we got was 100% play. So we took it. We made the money that we wanted to make. So as of right now, I'm sidelined and with a bearish tone on S&P 500, just looking for a re-entry if possible. If not, we're just going to watch it come back down around 2,700. All right, the new play that I'm interested in is gold, guys. Gold, as you guys can see, I'm on the 1 hour because I'm tracking it. But let's move to daily here. And if you guys remember the pennant that we have been in, the bullish triangle pennant, however you want to name it, if my chart loads, I can show you guys. It's exactly where we are here, guys. We had a very nice 1 day move to the top, okay? And now we're getting rejection off the top. I was actually thinking we would break out. Not yet. We're not ready for that. So now I'm looking for a possible entry on the lower time frames. If I can get an entry somewhere around 1708, 1709, somewhere around here, basically this range of support right here, okay? If we can get in somewhere right there, putting this out, okay, so this is 1706. If I can get in between 1706, 1709, I'm going to go ahead and take that because I know this once this moves up, it's going to go into the 1800s for sure. Take profit on this trade would be 1800. We would definitely see 1850 in my opinion, but 1800 is my target for this trade. Okay, so I'm looking to go long, looking to see how this develops. Highly possible we move all the way back down to the bottom of this triangle. That's why 1705 is a solid number for me because a stop loss would be at like 1698, and once that gets triggered, you know the market's moving back in the other direction. So I'm looking at it right there, 1705, 1709 ish area to enter in on a long. Bitcoin looking very nice too. Bitcoin had a nice move to the upside, getting above 9,000 again, currently sitting at 9,307. Okay, we had a nice daily move. Clean this up for you guys a little bit. We had a nice daily move to that. Sitting at major resistance again, guys. We're back at that major downtrend we've been watching, right? We're back there. We're literally back there right now. We just touched it. We're rejecting it. If we move down to the lower time frames, you guys can see how we're rejecting that on the 4 hour, 1 hour. Possible support right now at 9,100. It's going to be very interesting to see how we react to 9,000, 9,100. If we can hold it, we can expect a move back up to a 10K. If we can't, then we're going to see a move back down to about 8,000. Okay, these are very important levels of support, both 10,000 and 8,000. Highly possible. I honestly want this to range. I want it to range. I want us to do absolutely nothing for about a week, maybe even 2 weeks. Just small push like this, just ranging sideways, you know, ranging till we get about here. So maybe even till June. I'm highly open to this, guys. We range until June, and then we break out. Okay, let price consolidate a little bit and just set higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. You don't want something to move in one direction. I've said this multiple times. If we're just moving in one direction, that means we're getting ready to move in the opposite direction very quickly and very hard. Okay, so we don't want that to happen. Okay, check in real quick with Tesla. So I went ahead and broke down Tesla's chart a little bit more for us so we can see more clearly what levels we're looking at. Again, we're 100% watching like a hawk this downtrend that we've been rejecting 1, 2, 3, 4 times now. Okay, we got rejection off of this again today and closed lower lower than 800 in the high 700s at 790. So now it's about 699, 700 again, this range of support right here. And if we can hold that, then again, we'll bounce back, maybe possibly break it. This could range and then break out. I think we are going to get a retest of 630. Okay, basically these are the major levels of support that we're looking at. 700, 630, 520, and ultimately 350. Okay, these are the numbers we're looking at. These are the major levels in Tesla right now. And being that we have rejected this top side, it is highly likely that we come back down to this 700 level, which will then most likely break based on the structure that's been put in here. We've bounced off of it 3 times, been rejected here. So logically, we need to move lower to confirm lower price action as support so we can then move higher if that is the case. As of right now, just waiting to see if we can get a breakout or how low this thing goes. Okay, I am again bearish on this. I expect full reversal back down at least 520 in this area. And this is way too quick of a movement for this to be supported on a major rally moving higher. Okay, As always, thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you like the videos. It definitely helps the channel, helps me grow the channel so we can get the message out to more people. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the market. Let me know how you see the market moving forward. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.